Well, hello. It's Friday, and I kind of like to do my sort of week in review on Fridays while I upload my Give It 100 video to the site. Yes, you can watch me work. Isn't that? Well, that doesn't sound right. Something's wrong there. Darn it. Okay, well, I won't upload that yet. Hi. So this week, I had mostly positive things, but I had that dreaded appointment yesterday that I wasn't looking forward to. I'd been putting off. I'd been procrastinating. The to-do list grew to be 17 items, and some of them were more than a month old, and I just wasn't doing well for that particular customer, and I was dreading it. And then it turned out, as many things do, my brain was right all along. It said, "Don't worry about it. Why are you worried?" So the week in review, because of that, is a positive week. I felt like an adult a couple of times, and this morning I have counseling, so I'm going to go and talk to her about how my whole life I've always felt like the younger person in the conversation. Now, of course, I'm old now, so I'm actually older than many of the people that I talk to. But I always still felt I won't say inferior. It's a brain thing. I never felt my age. All my life, I've always felt younger than the people that I'm communicating with. And this particular week, I felt my age. I won't say I felt old, but I held my own. It's hard to explain. Um, there were two instances where people owed me money, and I stood up. I stood my ground. I said, "You owe me money. Pay." Instead of going, "Oh, I know what it's like to be poor or to owe money. I'll forgive your debt if you start paying now." And that's how I used to do things. And I know, I've been in poor situations before, and that kind of a gift is like, wow, oh, my weight is lifted from me. But it also shows a bit of weakness. And I've found in the past when I've given away a debt and said, "Okay, start paying me today. Let's forgive what you owe me in the past." People don't pay. They don't respect that gift. They continue on their way of not paying. And I've always kind of looked at my business as, as long as I'm paying my bills, which most of the time I am, I don't need your money. I'd rather make you happy. And that's not necessarily a good business practice. And it's probably a worse business practice to say it on camera to you. But so far, none of my customers are watching this, I think. But anyhow, this particular week, I had two customers who owed me quite a bit of money. They'd not paid three invoices, which is I invoice quarterly, so it's been quite a backlog of payment, and I considered it a debt. I said, "Look, you hold on." I said, "Look, you use my services, you benefit from my services. I'd like to be paid for my services. Let's see what we can work out." And it was a different kind of neat feeling. I felt like an adult. I felt like I was the business and they were the customer and they have to pay me. And it was like, cool. And so when I went into this meeting yesterday, I was kind of thinking in my head, I'm going to run away. It's not convenient. It's not nice. I've been treated poorly. I just don't like the relationship. And then I talked to one of the guys there, and we came up with a compromise, and I held my ground, and I said, "Look, I'll stay with you. You can benefit from my services continuously, but it's got to change. It's got to be okay for me. I've got to not hate it." And as is often the case, they were, "Sure, not a problem." It's always worse in my head than it is in reality. And I'm slowly learning that through last year and my counseling and a little bit of less obsession. Um, I'm getting to be an adult, just a decade or two later than Many people. Today is a Friday. It's a blue sky. It looks like I had a good week. I've got most of my to-do list finished, although, whenever it gets small, it grows again as new things come in. That's the way I like it. So, good stuff. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching me on Frogstar TV. Oh, I don't have the mouse ready to shut it down. Okay, let's try that again. Thanks for watching me on Frogstar TV.